Commander Zale of the Valerian fleet stood before the Grand Council. His jaw clenched as they presented their ultimatum. His family's honor was in shambles. His father had failed in the diplomatic mission to the outlying colonies, and the only way to restore their standing was through an arranged marriage to House Meridian, one of the most powerful families in the Empire. You will marry their eldest daughter, the Council agreed. The union will bind our houses and restore peace to the fractured territories. Zale nodded silently, preparing himself for a marriage of duty in politics. And they showed him the record. Kira Meridian was labeled cursed in her own family's eyes. Born with an inexplicable condition, she had developed an unusual neuromutation that gave her heightened cognitive abilities. At once, she experienced the world differently. She couldn't understand the social hierarchies. She spoke her mind. She questioned authority. To her traditional family, she was an embarrassment, a defective heir that had given away the palace's upper tower. When Zale met her, she was sitting cross-legged in the marriage chamber, dismantling a holographic puzzle cube that normally took technicians weeks to solve. She completed it in 4 minutes. "You must be Zale," she said without looking up. "You seem uncomfortable. Your left foot is tapping a pattern that indicates anxiety. You're wearing scent-masking cologne, which is pointless because I can read micro-expressions better than most species read language. So let's skip the pretense. Are you here because you want to be, or because they made you?" Zale stood frozen. No noble had ever spoken to him this way. It was crude. It was inappropriate. It was absolutely refreshing. "They made me," he admitted. "Good. So did they to me." Kira finally looked up, and her eyes, one violet, one silver due to her condition, fixed on him with unnerving reverence. "They think I'm broken. That this," she gestured at herself, "is a curse. But I think it's a gift that everyone else is too blind to see." Over the following weeks, Zale discovered something extraordinary. Kira didn't just think differently. She thought better. She could solve strategic problems that had stumped military leaders for years. She saw patterns in data. She made intuitive moves that somehow always worked. Her curse was actually a form of genius that transcended normal validated cognition. But more than that, she was interested. While other noble wives memorized protocols and maintained appearance, Kira asked questions that made Zale reconsider everything he did. She challenged his assumptions about honor, duty, and what it meant to lead. She didn't care about his rank or his family name. She cared about whether his ideas made sense. "You know what your real problem is?" she said one evening as they walked through the palace gardens. "You've been taught to value conformity. Your whole civilization measures success by how well you fit into predetermined patterns. But the greatest innovations never come from fitting the pattern. They come from breaking it. That's heresy," Zale whispered, though he was smiling, "only to people afraid of change." When the council convened 6 months later to assess the marriage, they found something unexpected. Not only had Zale and Kira forged a genuine bond, they had also solved the colony disputes through an entirely new diplomatic framework that Kira had designed. Her unconventional thinking had achieved what generations of traditional politics had. The council members stared at the proposal in stunned silence. "You see," Kira whispered to Zale, squeezing his hand. "They call me cursed because they couldn't understand. But I was never the problem. They're narrow-minded." As they left the council chamber together, Zale realized his family had tried to use him to fix a political problem. Instead, they'd accidentally given him the greatest gift of all. They forced him to marry someone society had rejected, someone labeled broken and useless. She was exactly his type, not because she fit his expectations, but because she shattered them entirely. And in shattering them, she'd shown him who he was actually meant to become. Sometimes the greatest curses are only blessings waiting for someone brave enough to see them.